Hello, this is Vishal from College Dunia team. Today we are with Dr. Kavita Khanna, who is the HOD for Computer Sciences and Engineering Department at the North Cap University in Gurugram. We will be interviewing her and asking her certain questions to know her views on all of those topics. So we'll start right away. Hello, ma'am. How are you doing?
Hi Vishal, I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good, ma'am. Thank you so much. So, the first question that we want to know from you is that, ma'am, you've held key positions at education institutes throughout your professional career. What are the key factors that keep you connected with the education sector?
Well, Vishal, I think that to excel in any field, you need to be really passionate about it. From the time I could think of, I always wanted to be a teacher. And you actually realize it when you have a choice to make about your profession in your life. Till years back, I was also very keen about my career as a radio jockey. I worked as a part-time radio jockey for around 16 years. Then came a day when I had to make a choice, and I consciously opted for teaching. I have come a long way since I started my journey in education 21 years back. In this period, I think I've kept on upgrading my skills and qualifications as well. To share with you, I have a daughter who needs to appear for the board exams this year. And you know what? I study more than her. So that is the passion that I have for learning new skills and upgrading myself. Also, I believe that learning is a 360-degree process. You learn from everything in your life, and you can learn from whatever you are, whosoever you are interacting with. And in teaching, you interact with the young generation, such that their energy gets reflected in you, and this drives you, this motivates you to move ahead. Also, Vishal, I have been very fortunate enough to be in positions of responsibility, which has, helped me not just to mentor students and faculty members, but also to ensure the constant improvement in systems and processes. I think this way you can touch the lives of so many people and can have a long lasting impact on them. The best thing about being a teacher is that, you have a strong relationship with your students. Now, one day when you step into an office, an unknown office, and someone from a big room comes out, touches your feet, and you achieved everything. You see your success in the achievements of your students.
Fantastic, ma'am. So, that was fantastic. It's amazing to know your views on all of these topics. We'll start with the next question. So, our next question for ma'am is, being the head of department at North Cap University, what is your philosophy of leadership and how would you describe your leadership style?
Well, leadership to me is to take people along so that you can achieve the objectives of the organization, and to keep people motivated so that you can get the best out of them. I truly believe that you need to have a strong association to the place so that your job is not a burden to you. Because you need to step into your office every day. You should feel happy when you enter into your office. So I have this type of commitment. With this aim, we conduct many team building activities that lay a strong foundation of the collaborative and happy working environment for all. Now, defining the clear roles and responsibility is also very important. And also, another important aspect is identifying the strengths of the people and giving them the roles and responsibilities as per that. So, if they are given a clear R&R, and that R&R is as per their strengths, I think half of the purpose is solved and the life becomes easy for the entire team. Another very important aspect is rewarding and acknowledging people and giving them the due credit of what they have done. It really builds a strong team, because it's not that, when your team does something and you take the entire onus of the thing. You need to give due credit to the people who have done that particular task, and I truly believe in that.
Fantastic, ma'am.
Above all, empathy is something which is also very important, and you need to connect to the people. You need to understand their thoughts as well. You need to put yourself into their shoes to see how they feel at every aspect. I think we all should have to keep the team working for you. Also, I know that people can commit mistakes, and you need to understand that they are human beings and they can commit mistakes, and you need to take those mistakes in good stride and move ahead with that. Because I think I realized that I also committed mistakes, and somebody has forgiven me for those mistakes. So I really need to go along with my team if they commit mistakes, and support them also.
Great, ma'am. Great to know that. Our next question is, how does the curriculum of North Cap University ensure the best practice of industry?
Well, I come from computer science background, and computer science and engineering, it's a field which is ever changing, and the pace of change is not rapid, rather it's exponential. You think of some technology and it's already there in the market. In fact, there has been a tech revolution that's sweeping across the world. The revolution that has brought us several phenomena such as user experience, AI, machine learning, data science, Internet of Things, cybersecurity, gaming, augmented and virtual reality, blockchain. And these technologies have become a part of our day-to-day life, a common man's life. We all are using these technologies, whether we are aware of these technologies or not. But being an engineering student, it is becoming a requirement now. You need to know these technologies. Gone are the days when we used to study same technology for years. We need to be ahead of the technological advancements in order to contribute meaningfully to the society. It's ancient when we conducted a stipulated set of 10-15 practicals in the boundary of the labs. Everything is available on the click of the button. And believe you me, the students of today are more informed than ever. They have a lot of expectations. So, what is the driving force now? I think new technologies with experiential learning is the key. There's a need to shift from traditional teaching to experiential project based teaching, a need to shift to emerging areas of technology. There's a need to integrate with the industry to give the right set of exposure to the students. And we here at the North Cap University have taken these steps of starting 7 specializations in the upcoming areas of technology. And those technology areas those specializations include data science and AI, machine learning, cybersecurity, gaming, AR and VR, full stack development, and blockchain. So these are the specializations that we are offering to our students. And let me share with you, this year we got we were ranked 5th. Our department was ranked 5th by the Analytics India magazine for our data science specialization. And it's not just the name of the specialization, it's not just the catchy names that we are using. It's the curriculum of these courses, and that is really, that has been developed with the industry experts. In fact, our complete faculty is trained onto all these courses by the industry experts only for the effective course delivery. Most of our faculty members are PhDs, so they are specialized in the domains. But apart from that, since computer science, everything new technologies are coming every day, so we constantly upskill our faculty members onto these new technologies. Also, the teaching methodology of these courses that we follow is completely hands-on, and these courses cover the complete depth of these specializations. The methodology that we follow across 4 years is focused on all aspects of growth of a student. In the first year, we work on the mindset of the students, and apart from teaching them basic sciences and engineering courses, we also teach problem solving and design thinking as a course. This course is there to incorporate positive attitude and problem solving aptitude among the students. Now, in second year, we start with the specialization courses, keeping intact the core courses of computer science. The industry is involved in the second year. At this stage, we involve industry for the evaluations of the projects that the students make, so that when a student stands before the industry expert, he gains that confidence. He knows where he stands, and getting the comments from the industry expert on what he has done can really he can get benefit from this in the long run. In third year, what we do, all the students are associated with the industry mentors for the projects that they are doing. This actually gives them the exposure for working in the live project. And currently also all the third year students have been engaged with the industry mentors, and that is really helping them a lot. At this stage, in final when they reach to final year, at this stage they are ready to take all the challenges, be it taking a job or starting a new venture of their own. I truly believe that any engineering student should have three important things: attitude, skills, and knowledge. And I'm truly glad that the academic framework of my department and the North Cap University facilitates towards enhancing all the three components.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Fantastic. Now, our next question for ma'am is, what would you like people to know about your university they may not know?
Well, we are a 25 years old institution in the heart of Gurugram. The first thing I would like to share with is that we were earlier named as ITM University, ITM Institute of Technology and Management. And later we were rebranded as the North Cap University Gurugram. This was done in order to showcase that we are not just limited to engineering and management streams. It was just to showcase that we have a spectrum of other streams as well. And it was just the rebranding. Rest everything is same, and rather we are making ourselves better every day with the changing times. Another important thing is that this university, it's the cleanest university around. We have been ranked 5th among the cleanest higher educational institution ranking in the entire country in the non-residential category. We have been consistently ranked number 1 in Gurugram for the beautiful gardens that we have. I think you need to visit this place to have a feel of how clean and beautiful it is. The moment I step inside it every day, I feel so elated, and that's the feeling I have every single day when I step inside the place. Apart from that, we have a state-of-art design center, which from the computer science department, which in itself is something unique that we have created for our students. It's a journey of various specializations in the department. This journey is captured through beautiful descriptions and live projects. It gives a complete roadmap of the department. And it's very satisfying to see my students coming out with many good projects, including multiple softwares for the university, creating wonderful virtual environments for underwater or high-rise buildings, thinking beyond self and coming out with some socially relevant projects. Something like they created a project named as Happiness Project, one of my personal favorite, because that really helps you land into another world. You should try this project, experiencing this project to feel how happy you feel when you really experience it. Apart from the high-end computing facilities, wherein we have the GPU-based labs, we also have a unique lab named as Thought Lab in our campus, which is there to develop the positive thinking among the students and to channelize their thoughts. Our quality is reflected in everything, be it our curriculum, be it our classrooms, be it our labs, the industry interaction that we have, the quality of faculty that we have, the mentor scheme that we have for faculty members, incubation center, cafeteria, sports facilities, international tie-ups, and even when you go to the washrooms. This list is big. We appear in top numbers in various rankings, be it NIRF, Atal Ranking on Innovation. We were ranked 110 in engineering category in the NIRF ranking and were the leader among the private universities in Haryana and Delhi. While in Atal Ranking for Innovation, we were in Band A category, that is, we were ranked between 6 to 25 in the category of university and deemed to be university, that's private self-financed universities. And here also the list is big. You can visit the website for more details, and I invite you to visit the university and see the things on your own.
Thank you so much, ma'am. We should ask all of the students to definitely visit your campus. Great. So we'll move on to the last question of the day for ma'am. Ma'am, how did the North Cap University manage during COVID times?
Well, it was 13th March 2020, and the guidelines from the government stated to close the educational institutes till 31st March. And there were no guidelines for conducting the classes online at this particular stage. But we here at the North Cap University, we understood the gravity of the situation and took a proactive decision of starting the online classes to ensure the academic engagement. The decisions we were taking at that point of time were very crucial to the entire NCU community. We had to be careful in every single step since no other university had taken this initiative of starting the online teaching at that point of time. I think we were the leaders, the path makers in this rapid transition to the online. On Saturday, I told you 13th March, we got the notification, and 13th March happened to be a Friday wherein we were having off at our university for holy break, I suppose. Yeah, that was an extended holy break. And on Saturday, 14th March, we conducted the training of the entire faculty members onto the platform. We decided on 13th of March. On 15th March, we informed everything to the students. We asked students to get familiarized on that particular platform. And on Monday, 16th March, live interactive classes were going online just like they were held on any regular working day as per the laid down timetable from 8:30 a.m. in the morning. So in a span of 2 days, and that too in a span of 2 days which were the off days for the university, and we didn't have any single day gap for our students, and we didn't disturb the students' academics at all. And I think we were the first university to start the online teaching. And there were many factors to it. The first factor to it was that we are an e-governed campus since the beginning. So we had all the facilities to support this online teaching. We had all the ICT tools available for our support, the online learning management system, the online test management system, and our faculty and students were already accustomed to using these ICT tools. So it was not much of a challenge or much of a problem for us. One of the major challenge initially was to conduct the labs, hardware-based labs. And luckily, we had a collaboration with IIT Delhi for virtual labs also. And so all hardware-based labs also were conducted from the very first week only virtually. And it was not just the online teaching. We took a holistic approach towards online teaching. We used gamification techniques to make our teaching engaging and interesting. We tied up with online platforms like Coursera, Neptel, and Swayam to give the best resources available to our students that could be blended with a routine online teaching. And I'm happy to share that around 5,000 courses were done by our students and faculty during this time. All the faculty members were given stylus so that they can use it in their online teaching, and the students do not miss on their whiteboards. Now, during these times, we have worked on all aspects of the students, including channelizing their energies and preventing them to be trapped in that negative energy that was really driving everybody in. And we conducted many events. We conducted more than 200 events in CSE department only. Even our annual cultural fest Momentum was conducted online. We did understand that all our students and staff are going through tough times. Yes, it was a tough time for all of us. We never saw that time, and we never even imagined that we could be in that particular time. So it was really tough time for all of us. Now, in order to provide them the comfort, we at the North Cap University, we gave them an option of because we have the medical officers, and we made them available to all our students 24/7. Even during the lockdown, I was not feeling well, and since I could not step out, I had the doctor on call from the university, and that gave me so much of comfort. So that was really very, very helpful for us. And again, we tied up with Meditation Center to provide a meditation app to the faculty and students so that that can reduce their stress levels. We also conducted stress management sessions for students and faculty, and I think regular interaction is the key. So I used to regularly interact with my faculty members, and my faculty members used to mentor our students regularly, get in touch with them not apart from this I'm talking about, apart from the classes. Apart from the classes, we have the mentors associated with the students, and weekly they used to interact with the students so that they can counsel them and keep the wheel moving. So what I can say is that we have been a pioneer in this, and thus have we have helped other institutions by delivering multiple sessions on how to have effective online teaching. We also collaborated with universities abroad to share and learn the best practices at both ends. In fact, we did take all the steps to make this online teaching effective. And when other universities were struggling to figure out a path towards the online teaching, we sailed it through.
Thank you so much, ma'am. That was a lot of knowledge. Thank you so much for sharing your views on all of these topics. We really thank you for taking out time for our team and sharing your knowledge with us and your views with us. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.